Welcome to what promises to be another exciting episode of Obethu Drive. As always, this is the platform that just basically gives talents exposure as well as teach them about the business aspect of most things in life. But as always, Kamalamgo admin and the admin alhamdulillah and petty social alarm and choose back.
Welcome. So today, Lethiwe Nkonyeni, who owns a salon in Pietermaritzburg. I mean, is Noel, you bruh. I mean, that's the show started, bro. Just go on. I mean, just that. So, bro. I mean, senior salon, I mean, bro. So, my parent, so guys, we have Lethiwe Nkonyeni, who owns a salon.
Hi guys, how are you?
Okay, yourself?
I'm good, thanks.
What this morning, huh?
Yeah, it's very cold. Anyway.
So, Lethiwe
Lethiwe Nkonyeni. Guys, I live in Pietermaritzburg, case you towards specifically. Went to school, Grace College. Got my degree at University of KwaZulu-Natal. And then soon after that, I started working for like since 2012. In a retail company, and then I wanted to with time, environment, and then I wanted to say this is not going to work for me anymore. Let me just try and open my own thing. Okay, so this year, March was it? I started my own beauty business, Perfect 10 Beauty.
Big ups.
It's 139 Charpel Street, and yeah, it's been good ever since. I actually started too late in my life. I wish I started sooner, you know. Yeah.
Let's take it back a little bit, ne? Born and bred in Pietermaritzburg,
Yes.
As a realistic waters.
Yes.
Got about Grace College.
Yes.
I personally have never been to Grace College in my life. I won't lie to you. Is it a boarding, day-to-day travel? How are you?
It was a day-to-day travel. I was closer to Grace College. I wanted a better future for us, having had a rough upbringing themselves. So they wanted something better for us. So that's how it all started. That's how it was, you know.
So you grew up in a family that's more financially stable, we say.
Yeah, they were hustlers.
Yeah, you didn't go to bed hungry, definitely.
Yeah, definitely
not. Okay, now when you say us, walk me through it. Siblings, how many?
Well, basically, I have 5 siblings. Yeah, and
people from Citos is right. What is a sweet, right? I mean, you had a guest like Ubabwake had like 20 wives. I mean, from Citos and 65 kids. I mean, in Citos is that something. What is so if you go to Citos,
no, my dad was one man, one woman kind of guy. So. Yeah, so when my mom was a teacher, my dad was more into farming, into, you know, like hands-on kind of work. So he did livestock. My mom was a teacher, so they decided, okay, let's just go into this business thing together. And they started, they had a shop. They started the tuck shop first ever. And then the time the tuck shop was warming up, and then they started doing livestock farming. They started with cows. I remember we were feeding cows at a very, very young age.
Sure.
It was nothing compared.
Sure.
So we extended for those small calves,
Boogie farmers.
Yes, pretty much, okay. And then with time, life started getting better. They bought a farm. From that farm, my dad decided to buy like property, to be like into the property business. So he was doing this.
Safe to say he couldn't have done any of that
without his
your
woman.
mother. You know, behind every successful man, a successful woman.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. And my mom, she started her own catering company. So with the catering company, she put us through school. So they came together.
And then this family, bro.
It's always been entrepreneurship.
Yes.
It's always been entrepreneurship.
Through.
Okay, so I'm gonna get a bit personal with this question. I won't go there.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Who would you say is your mom's favorite? Everybody has a favorite. Yeah. Call me favorite.
Yeah,
I know my mom has a favorite.
Sure, bro.
It's not me. My mom's favorite is what?
I think my mom's favorite is my little brother. Go about so and my big sister. So
also are you in between, right?
I'm in between.
Wow.
So, but it's okay. It's the way things are.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, as time goes on, we are born and now it's okay. You get okay, I'm tired. So, I'm going to give assessment I'm feverish at some stages.
Okay.
And that's how it's always been.
I mean, as a family busy, I imagine it's business.
I can imagine.
And there's the favorites is the first and the last, and you're in between.
Yes.
I mean, you said you were strong. I think you had to be strong.
You have to be strong.
You
have to be strong. You have to be understanding. You have to be open-minded.
Yeah.
You always have to be looking out there. What's going to work for me? Because they're not really looking at you. They're looking at these the big one and the small one. The favors go to them most of the time.
Yeah.
So who and now you always have to be like trying. Okay, when it's going to work?
Yeah.
What's not going to work? Yeah, well, sort of deal. Yeah, but it's okay.
Do you have children by any chance?
I've got 2 kids, a boy and a girl. My daughter's 9, my son is 7.
Okay.
And I'm not sure whether I'm at liberty to disclose this.
No, you don't have to. No reason at all.
Yeah.
So I want to know how that's like. How's it like being a full-fledged store manager at a tech shop? Leaving all of that, being a mother of 2 at that time, and doing something completely different in hair and beauty, and to start it from the ground up. How has that been for you with your supportive husband, I'm sure?
Yes, obviously it's quite taxing in terms of health and finances, but we decided, okay, saving. As I was working, it's all about saving, because it's okay. So how much money do I require to start something like this?
Okay.
And so put money together, husband comes in, whatever. I say, okay, manje isikhona imali engasengiqale ngaso yabo. Stock sengasithenga, sengakwazi ukukhavira rent, should I want to buy that property, senginayo imali. So that's where I began.
Okay.
And then again, obviously the first month is always the most difficult.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
customers don't know you.
Exactly.
So you have to literally,
They have to trust you.
they have to trust you. And most of all, you have to trust yourself.
Sure, of course.
You cannot do anything without trusting yourself.
Of course.
So it was a matter of just literally standing there, telling people, okay, guys, come, salon ivuliwe, come in, come in. And you can't have that complex with it, what are people going to say? What are people going to say?
You have to go on.
You have to just let yourself go and be like, oh my gosh. I really want this thing to work. So what I usually do in the mornings, I stand outside the door like you saw me. And I literally go, oh mama, come. Salon pela mama. I go, be like, try to go to their level sort of thing.
And
people,
I mean, to be a boss, like people who are bosses will never do such things.
Exactly,
To go outside and ask for people, like, it's a great technique, yes. And the humbleness, it tells it all. That the quality, you want quality.
I want quality, and I want people to know that I'm there, and I really care about them, and I want them to know, this place is all about being at home. Whenever you step into these doors, you feel safe, you get what you want. Yes. And you want, of course, take it out there.
Take it out, cool. My husband, he's on the Wednesday.
My office would say, oh, shut up.
Dangerous, little guy.
So it's the thing, when you go to a salon, they'll always be
Exactly. And what's nice is that people, you're strangers to them. Sometimes you're not. So it's easier for people to unload whatever is inside them, whatever the case may be. So it actually assists in that aspect. People can unload, unleash, let loose. Some even take their shoes off.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Speaking of getting shoes off, listen, we're about to make yourself at home with the next segment coming up.
Okay.
So I hope you are a creative on your toes.
Okay.
Because some will wonder why.
Yeah, so you said she opened the business in March, right? So how's the business been? You wake up excitedly, ask people to come in. I mean, how there's been the flow of customers?
Okay, first month, it was okay. It was up and down. Well, first day, I have to be honest. I literally cashed up 80 rand for the first day.
Well done.
Going up to business. I
It's
mean,
actually
some
an
people go
achievement.
home with nothing.
Exactly.
Yes, you know. So I rejoiced. I rejoiced.
It was a great
Yes,
Well
that
done.
was my first 80 rand, and it was like wow.
I did it.
And then as the days went, you could just see the bar graph going up, and then you get to a point where people literally they pour in, and then some days you find that they literally do not come in the whole day, and they start flocking up at 4 o'clock. So you literally have to cover a whole lot of people within that 1 hour because you close at 5.
Oh,
So it's more of those dynamics, you know. You have to see what works and what doesn't work at that point in time, you know.
Okay, so you started obviously alone, gunman, it's you running everything, opening, closing, cleaning. One employee in March.
I had two. I started with 2 employees in March,
Oh, okay.
and then obviously the turnover was extremely high. I started with 2, and then there were 3, then there were 4, and then the following week, the whole lot were gone.
Oh, what? Wow,
Yeah,
why?
It's just the way it is.
Please explain that. I'm so curious.
I
What
want
do
to
you
know.
know, man?
Because you're starting, right? And then the flow of customers is extremely low. People want, I don't know, I guess it's human nature. People when they start something, they expect everything to be all fireworks. Meanwhile, it doesn't work that way.
from the
Literally, it's like cooking. You have to literally wait for the pot to heat. You know, that's exactly how it works. So that's the way it was. You're expecting a whole lot of flow of customers, and then as things were warming up here, then you saw people are coming in, and then the following week, I didn't have any staff, so I had to start making phone calls again. I need people.
So I'm confused, man.
So do you know how to do the hair or?
I do the basics, you know.
Okay.
And then I've got my ladies that actually do the complicated stuff.
Now, I'm confused. How does the staff just not come to work?
They just don't come to me. Trust me. You learn when you work with people, you'll feel it.
Yeah, bro.
And you learn to accept it. You know.
Okay.
You develop a mindset around it. You tell them this is how people are. You can't. You're not money. You can't expect people to like you.
Yeah.
You know.
And I mean, people going your workers going away. What kept you going? I mean, if we could all go. And
I would left alone. Bye.
Bro. What kept you going?
I don't want to lie. It's really discouraging. So it's all in your mind. It's all in your heart. What you want to do and what you believe, and not let any other person around you tell you how you're gonna live your life. You know exactly how your life wants to. How you want your life to turn out to be. So that would keep me going.
Wow.
I literally had to focus and be like, okay, so and so is not going to dictate how my life will turn out to be. So it's all that resilience and asking God every time, every step to assist you in whatever you need at that point in time. And He does help you. He does come through.
Oh, very profound, very profound. Yo, I don't know what I'd do if everybody just decided to up and leave and not come to work. Uber Kokela most, obviously.
Yeah, I pay them, but they decide not to rock up to work.
And now, as they see now, the business is going.
They see it.
So are they coming
Have any come back and say,
I
hey, man?
have had this one lady, but then I was like, no, I can't.
Yeah, once bitten, twice
You
shy.
left me when I needed you the most, and now you want to come back. No, it just doesn't work that way. No,
Very stern, very stern, yeah.
You have to also be stern.
I'd also like to ask you something, Nat. When you say hair and beauty, you don't only specialize in hair, obviously.
Yes, we also do makeup.
Okay.
We have nails.
Okay.
We do weaves.
Okay.
Like weave treatments. We if you want to do your eyebrows,
Okay.
we also do your eyebrows.
You know what's very funny?
Yeah.
We had a conversation yesterday about men who take care of themselves. What's the word I'm looking for?
Metrosexuals.
Metro men.
Yes.
Do you ever have men who come in, some of us with only manicure, but only pedicure? Do you ever have men coming in? Not gay people, not gay men.
They're not gay, hey?
Straight men come in.
Yeah.
I haven't had a lot of those, but I know my brother is very much like that. He's not gay. He's very into himself. And he likes the way he looks. So
Sure.
you can just see he's very meticulous about his beard. His nails have to be always be immaculate, you know. So although I wish more men could come through. Men who actually
Men are afraid.
men are afraid to be labeled as gay when they do that. Meanwhile, they're not. I've seen men have their eyebrows shaved and they're not gay. They're straight men.
Now, I also know that's the thing. You know,
Yes,
people
and
say,
they look very handsome, I must say.
you know what the most I would probably do? How much is a manicure there at
A
Perfect?
manicure, it starts from 150.
Okay, now I'm going to or you're just going to be filing my nails.
Filing them nicely, buff them, and making nice.
So after this, bro, you are going there.
Definitely.
You're going there.
I have to take care of myself, man. I love myself too much.
So, any hairstyles that I say, people want to know who to get. This Perfect Hair Salon. Any hairstyles in Klambe, maybe people want. We want to go to Ubuntu.
Yeah.
And what are we telling now? Yeah, man. Any of those hairstyles, what you can know. You can't find them anywhere, but I can do.
But I'll find it there perfect.
Yes.
Do you have maybe any of those hairstyles?
We do have, there are very different hairstyles out there now. So what a person would do is they would actually bring a picture of what they would like to have on their hair.
Okay.
And so you'd actually look at the picture and then decide, okay, so this is, they look similar to previous times hairstyles.
Okay.
So you'd follow that trail.
Okay.
So, for example, we had a lady last week. She was doing a hairstyle called steps, but hers were literally around her head like this. So it was one step that went right through her head, and then the other one was on the side.
Okay.
So it's all those different things,
Oh,
and then you'd have one that it's called straight up. you actually put it up there, and then you turn it around.
We know what it is. No, we know
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it.
But then the actual, like, the lines are like all zigzags. It's all different. But then you get different people come with different hairstyles and would actually deliver on their hairstyles. And every time we do a hairstyle, they would actually be like really satisfied.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you do outcalls for, let's say I have my trick dance coming up next
Yes.
week, sing a shaka next week, you guys go to that person's
We
home?
actually go to that person's home.
At the booking, Klambe, do you charge any fare for transportation, booking?
We actually do a package. It's all inclusive in there.
Okay, so what's inclusive of it?
So it would be, for example, it would be the makeup, it would be the hairstyles,
Okay.
and the hair, the nails, things like that, you know. That whole package, for example, we have a package that would be, for example, if she had like an entourage of 5 people, makeup only, that would be like 1,200, depending on how detailed she wants it to be.
Okay.
You know, it would have to be according to her specifications.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to ask you a very dangerous question. Just I doubt this is a reality, Nana, but I want to ask you a very playful, dangerous question.
Yes.
How much should I give my girlfriend to go do her hair?
Yeah, bruh.
On average,
Like your question,
for overall,
A month, yeah. Because
month.
how often do you guys change your hair? Spell it out.
well, for an average lady, she changes her hair once a month.
Once a month.
Yes.
Okay.
But ideally, you should change your hair at least every 2 weeks.
Oh, I should change your hair every 2 weeks.
If you want your hair to be healthy
Every 2 weeks.
and clean, an ideal duration is 2 weeks, not a month.
2 weeks.
Because if you think about it, if you sit for a month with your hair plaited, it's gonna fall off.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So how
that's
much
the
should I
best
prepare
thing.
for my girlfriend for the 2 weeks maybe?
For the 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Well, if you want a good hairstyle, you can give her about 280.
208.
Oh.
I thought it was 2.8.
For me, well, I don't know how detailed your lady is.
No, I told no slave.
2.8 is fine, bruh.
But for a basic hairstyle that's really beautiful, 280 would be fine.
2 would be fine. Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
And then the nails as well. Once a month or every 2 weeks.
Nails every 3 weeks. But then, if you are including nails, make it 350.
Okay. So, safe to say women are more expensive than
They're
men.
men. Oh yes. If you want a beautiful woman, you better give her that 350 so she can maintain.
I'm a member of Stingy Men Association, so I mean, it's not 350.
So no, I wouldn't recommend you to be stingy. Just let her be beautiful. She'll thank you in very different ways.
Okay, we've heard about your personal life, we've heard about your business life, but let's see how smart you are now, okay? I'm not gonna spoil what's about to happen.
Okay.
All you have to do is stay tuned and not go anywhere.
Bruh, the viewers want to know, and they want to see. We want to see super team, yeah, boy. We want to see the skill, bruh. So now we're gonna play a game, yes. We're gonna play a game. The game is you place the phone on your forehead. Then we try to explain the name that is written there. So if you get the name right, you tilt it down, and if not, up, boy. And if you can't explain the name, you pass, you tilt it up, yeah. So the highest is 4 in the game. The highest is 4. So we wanna see.
Come on.
We wanna see.
Come on.
We wanna see.
Come on.
I mean,
Okay.
4. Come on.
only just 4. Just be
I
4.
know you can
Just
do
be
it.
4.
Yeah. Okay.
I see you as a 6th person. Let's go right into it.
So let's play the game.
Let's go.
And 5, 4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
1.
Someone who helps you with when you
When you hurt, sporting injury, you need to go see someone.
It's an assist.
Sports injury, no, you need something for your back, for example.
who helps you.
Chiropractor.
Okay, bad example. Hey,
Up.
skip.
Up.
Skip.
Tilt it down.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, if you're taking a flight, they're not air attendants, flight attendants. What are the air?
The hostess.
There we go, down.
Okay.
1.
Here we go. Okay, someone who makes legislation. It's a rough,
Yeah.
but before the final version, it's a rough.
Draft.
Wait, now, who's that person? That occupation, it's a.
Drafter.
There we go, down. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, igama lami namhlanje ngiphathele indaba zaba SABC.
Anchor. TV anchor.
Formal one. Xa ndiphathele indaba.
A presenter.
Never mind, time's up.
But you tried.
You
tried.
tried,
Yeah,
Shane.
guys.
It's tough,
You can check
bro,
the name
it's
too.
tough.
News commentator.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
They
It's
have
not
such
easy.
weird names. Anyway,
But you tried.
What you get?
Yeah.
What you get? We got
I think
two.
it's
I got 2.
I think it's 2.
You know what? You
Okay.
have a scene, I know. Or shall we fall? You know have a
Hey,
scene,
bro.
or shall we fall?
But I mean, you see, there's a consistency of twos and twos and twos.
Yeah. I just feel like we have to change the category next time because occupations is tough, honestly, in my
It's
opinion.
tough, eh?
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I think it's the actual word
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, well done, man. Big ups. Two's not bad. It's not the greatest, but it's not bad as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Listen, I want to ask you something, ne?
Yes.
Let's say potential sponsors are listening or watching and they want to help out Perfect Hair and
Yes.
Beauty. How would you approach them?
Basically, I would literally tell them what my business is all about in terms of creating that environment, that homely environment for my customers, making sure that my staff is educated in a way that is profitable for the business.
Okay.
Basically, it would also have to conform to what, where I want my business to go in terms of the stock, the presentation, the kind of people I want to attract.
Okay.
So it would pertain to all of that.
To the brand as a whole.
To the brand as a whole, how I want it to explode eventually.
So what you need first and foremost is funding.
Funding, I would really, I've got beautiful ideas towards my business. And I want to actually encourage the youth out there to tell them that it's actually it's doable, and there's no point just sitting at home and waiting for the government to do things for you, because that's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, you have to literally have a dream and go for it.
Go for it, yeah.
Wherever you can, just try approach those avenues. Get help out there. There is help out there. It's just a matter of you going out there and asking. If you just sit in one place and keep your mouth shut, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that is true.
So could you please leave us your contact details if someone wants to book you, and also the place, the address of the place.
Basically my phone number, or my WhatsApp should I say, is okay. You can find me on WhatsApp on 060 611 5826.
5826.
And also my contact details are 063 199 5505. And in terms of the address, it's at 139 Charpel Street, Pietermaritzburg.
So do you have any pics of maybe like a social like Facebook or something? If someone wants to see the work, the actual work.
Yes. It's at the moment, as I was saying, my name is under construction.
Okay.
But currently, you can find us on our Facebook page. It's Passion Hair and Beauty 21.
Passion Hair and Beauty 21, and that's on Facebook.
Yes, that's on Facebook.
I guess since we're guys, just you know what? Just because some people are deaf, the rewind button doesn't work on their laptop or tablet. Please just give that number one more time.
It's 063 199 5505. That's my cell number, and my WhatsApp is 060 611 5826. And you can get us on Facebook at Passion Hair and Beauty.
All right.
So just check those places out.
Oh, very well. Thank you. Viewers at home, make sure you visit salon, bro. I promise they're giving them none. But a very special thank you to Ed Jabulani, where we are right now, man. I mean, man, things happen here, bro. Yeah, we were. JME, we're dressed, bruh. JME, a very special thanks to JME Clothing. I mean, on the 26th of June, bruh, JME, he hosted, bruh. He hosted a fashion show.
Oh, we're hosting a fashion? Oh, how can I forget about that?
Come on, bruh.
I'm part of the lineup. Make sure you're there, guys. 26 June, Imperial Hotel.
Dressed to kill, bruh.
This general, if we want to go to president, there's pricings for you as well as there. So make sure you pull up, guys. It's going to be a very fun-filled day.
We promise nothing but the best of the best.
Of course.
Content.
Of course.
I mean, the fashion on that day will be.
Yeah.
I mean, but okay, for me, and me, and me, and me. And me,
next time.
and me,
and you, and me,
and me,
and our kids.
Because we are me and you. Who are what?
Thank you
for me
much.
and us. See you next time, and don't forget to like and subscribe and put on that notification button. Ding. Sure, bro. See you next time.